Welcome class. Today's lesson is about quadrilaterals. We started with polygons, but we're going to focus just on quadrilaterals for a couple lessons. Quadrilaterals means that they have four sides. Four-sided polygons. Okay, so just like before, polygon, straight edges, no curves, and it closes, okay? So, the most popular quadrilaterals are, I'm going to list them here. We have a square. We have a rectangle. And we have, parallelogram. Don't forget about the parallelogram. We have, very similar to the parallelogram, is the rhombus. And we're going to get into each one of these and their properties in a sec, okay? Rhombus. Then we have kite and trapezoid. Kite and trapezoid, okay? All of these are quadrilaterals, which means they have four sides, they're two-dimensional, they're flat, and they close. Okay, you should recognize most of these. Maybe parallelogram, I don't know, it's not something you hear every day. But we are going to get into their properties and how their properties can be useful to finding missing sides and missing angles. One thing that they all share is that they have four sides. And because they have four sides, if you saw the previous lesson, we can find the number of total degrees inside this type of polygon, okay? The formula was something like this, n minus 2 times 180, where n is the number of sides. So because all of these have four sides, the number of sides on each of these is 4. So 4 minus 2 times 180. That's actually going to give us, let me kind of simplify it a little bit more. 2 times 180, I'll do my dot here for multiplication, and that is 360. So all of these will have an interior angle sum of 360 degrees, okay? And that is going to be useful. Another thing to kind of refresh you on is, so this is for the interior angle sum, okay? So the interior angles will always add up, because sum means they add up to 360. This is the only one where it matches the exterior angle sum, okay? In a lesson before this, the topic was exterior angle sums. Now, exterior angles are not as obvious as interior, okay? So interior, this is a nice rectangle here. The interior ones are the ones here on the inside. So I tried to do a rectangle, so those should all be 90 degrees on the inside. So 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 is indeed 360. Think of 9 times 4 is 36, but it's 90 times 4. So this is 360 on the inside. That makes sense, okay? So these are 90. And this is a perfect, nice little rectangle, okay? But exterior is if you extend a side and look at the angle that it forms, okay, on the extended, so it's not as obvious. And a lesson before, again, it was mentioned that it doesn't really matter the number of sides. The exterior angle sum is always 360, okay? So this is for the interior, because the number of sides is 360, this, regardless of the number of sides, will all makes sense on this one here. If I extend all of those sides, you can see how you get another 90 here, because this is a linear pair. Those two add up to 180. And then you extend over here, you get another, because another supplementary, because of another linear pair. There it is. There it is. So Also, exterior angle sum is 360. You can, remember it doesn't only apply to these. You could have had a triangle and extended and it would have been 360. You could have a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you extend it. And these are all would be 360 for the exterior. If you add them all up, okay? So there you add those up, it's gonna be 360 and so on. But quadrilaterals are very special because their interior angle sum is 360 and voila, their exterior angle sum is also 360. So we are gonna actually get into finding sides and angles, mostly interior angles of these and listing their properties in my following video.